Okay, my name remains Okumbeni Dixon. The country director for CJC Market. And this morning, this is brought to you, this weekly analysis, daily market analysis is brought to you by CJC Market. And this is for education purpose only. Trading is a risky business. Be careful with your money. All right, okay. And you know where there is risk, that is where the money is. It's all right. All right, so let's go on. Monday, which is today, November 8th, 2021, we have at 4 p.m. today, we have the first sham Powell will speak at 4:30 p.m. Nigerian time today. The first shaman is going to speak, and 6 p.m. the Bank of England Governor Bailey will also speak. Okay, this speech moved markets, but what we are looking at most of the time, most of their speech are tailored towards the happenings in the economy, what is going on in the economy. So traders, we look out for what they are going to say, maybe probably concerning how good or how bad the economy is. And also we are going to look out for what they're going to say concerning interest rates, monetary policies, what they are intending to do. Do you understand? All these are very important, okay? So if all the speech is positive, their speech is either going to be positive or negative. So if the speech is positive, then it will affect the currency positively. If the speech is negative, it will affect the currency negatively. Okay, okay. So if you said Fed Chair Powell is going to speak, that will affect the dollar, either positively or negatively. So if it affects dollar positively, all the dollar peers, USD JPY, USD CAD, USD CHF, all the dollar peers will rise, while all the dollar crosses will fall. Okay, dollar crosses, AUD, USD, Euro, USD, GBP, USD, those are crosses, they will fall. But if the speech is negative, and that will affect the dollar negatively, and all the dollar peers will fall, and all the dollar crosses will rise. All right, as long as I've said this, I need to explain it again, especially for those people that are joining us for the very first time. So their speech tends to move the market. So watch out for this today, Monday. All right, then on Tuesday, which is November 9, on Tuesday, November 9, watch out for this at 11 a.m. tomorrow, November 9, Tuesday, 2021. Okay, ZEW economic sentiment, and also the German ZEW economic sentiment. This economic sentiment is very important in the European region. Okay, this helps them to see the sentiment that is going, that is flowing, that is reigning in the European economy. So that makes it very important. If the sentiment is positive, you are going to see increase in the figures, in the data that will be released. If the sentiment is negative, there will be a decrease in the data that is released. A positive sentiment affects the currency positively. A negative sentiment affects the currency negatively. So all positive sentiments, okay, for instance, if the data here is released, the actual is released, and is greater than the forecast, is greater than the expected, greater than the previous, that is positive sentiment. That will affect Euro positively. And once Euro is affected positively, all Euro peers, Euro USD, Euro JPY, Euro AUD, Euro, all Euro peers will rise, while all Euro crosses will fall. Okay, if it affects Euro, if it affects Euro negatively, then all Euro peers will fall and all Euro crosses will rise. So we take note of that, and leaving that also by 2 p.m. Lagarde will speak, or Lagarde who is going to speak by 2 p.m. That is European Central Bank President, that is ECB President, European Central Bank President Lagarde is going to speak by 2 p.m. tomorrow. And the speech is also going to be like the Fed Chairman Powell and also the Bank of England Bailey. It's going to be like their speech. So any positive statement, positive speech, like the economy is recovering, we are conquering COVID-19, the cases are reducing, and we're going to increase interest rates, a lot of positive speeches, okay? So all these are going to affect the currencies positively. Negative speech will affect the currency negatively. Bloomberg is a very good station to watch some of this presentation or speech of the president of all these central banks. All right, so we leave there. We go to The first chairman also will speak by 3 p.m. Also, the same thing we're going to watch out for. And Bailey will also speak again tomorrow by 5 p.m. Okay, then this time, McLean is going to speak. That's a Bank of Canada president by 11:45 p.m. tomorrow night. Okay, Bank of Canada president is going to speak. So all these speeches are going to make market to be a little bit volatile. So watch out for this and see how you tailor your trading towards all these speeches, if they're going to be positive or they're going to be negative. Then on Wednesday, we have the CPI and the core CPI coming up on Wednesday for the dollars by 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time. If the figures are better than the forecast, they are good for the currency, the dollars, and if they are negative, if they are lower than the forecast or the expected, then they are bad for the dollars. Then if they are good for the dollars, dollar will be strengthened. Bad for the dollar will be weakened. Okay, so and we know how to apply it to the pair. If dollar is the base currency, if dollar is a cross currency, so we know how to apply it to the pair. Okay, good. So that's that. Then we have unemployment claim also the same time. Okay, that same 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Unemployment claim. If unemployment is increasing, if unemployment claim is increasing, that is bad for the economy. It shows that something is wrong in the economy. But if unemployment is decreasing, then something good is going on in the economy. So with an eye, keep an eye on crude oil inventories. Okay, if more inventories are added to the crude oil inventories, then it is not good for crude oil price. It will not be good for crude oil price. So for oil price, so watch out for this. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. So on Thursday, by November 11, we have by 1:30 a.m. Got to wake up very early to trade this. 1:30 a.m. Nigerian time. We have employment change and unemployment rates for the Australian dollars. Okay, you know the Australian they are out of their lockdown now, and that shows they are like conquering the COVID-19 or the Delta variants of COVID-19 in their country. So if you look at the forecast number, it's showing very good positive compared to the previous. Okay, so if the unemployment change figures is increasing more, okay, like employment change figure is increasing more, that means more jobs are being added immediately after the lockdown. That is positive for Australian dollars. And the unemployment rate, okay, if the figure drops, that is more positive for Australian dollars. So we know exactly how to handle that. All right, that is that for Thursday. Then on Friday, we don't have much news. If just at 4 p.m., the prelim University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment. That's the only one we have on Friday. Prelim University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment. Higher figure, very good for the currency. Lower figures, release, bad for the currency. When we say higher, lower, we compare it to the forecast, okay, or the expected. Some people call it expected, some people call it forecast. So we compare it and know exactly what to do. That is our fundamentals for this week, Monday to Friday fundamentals. Let's quickly go across to our technicals before we come back to our question and answer, and you'll be able to ask all your questions. Okay, can we all see my screen? I didn't, yes. Yes, everything is risky, not only forex. You are right, Mr. Gregory. All right, can you all see my screen? I need yes. Okay, thank you, engineer. Thank you, Engineer Geoffrey. Long time, sir. All right, thank you. Yes, thank you, everybody. So everyone can see my screen. So let's start with our Euro USD. Euro USD this week, the bias is neutral. Neutral bias for Euro USD this week. Neutral bias for Euro USD this week. And the weekly resistance is at 1.1610. I believe you have your pen there. 1.1610. That is a weekly resistance, while the weekly support is at 1.1510. 1.1510. Okay. Then you'll see the triangle I drew here, the descending triangle I drew here. Okay. This tells you the pattern that Euro USD has been forming for some time. And all these are going to become a very strong resistance and support to price. So if we go to, remember we do analysis on 4 hour or weekly, but we trade on 4 hours or 1 hour. Okay, so if we go to 4 hours and see what I've drawn, it looks like this. This is it. This is how it looks like, what I have drawn. But you can expand that to look at it related to the support and resistance. So for now, this is what we have. But you can still draw an inside support and resistance level. This is an inside one. An inside pattern. This is an inside pattern that is still here that we can see. Okay. The other one we drew was for the weekly. This is the inside one. So if you want me to remove, the weekly, I can remove the weekly for you to see. Okay. It's as simple as ABC. I can remove the weekly so that you can see it. So, okay, good. So, Control Z, bring back our support and resistance. Okay, good. I've removed the weekly so that you can see the one I'm trying to draw on 4 hours. So you can see the one I'm trying to draw on 4 hours. Okay, this is what it's trying to create on 4 hours. So you can all see it. This is perfect for 4 hours. So with this, you can see price may be fighting this level. So you might likely be seeing some drops, okay? From that level, you might be seeing some drops down to the support at 1.1510. But if that support is broken, the price will locate the next support. But if this trend line is broken, the upper trend line of this channel is broken, the price will move towards the resistance at 1.1610. If that resistance is broken, then that may lead us to the higher resistance at 1.1695, 1.1695. All right. But if this resistance is rejected, then expect price to come down towards the trend line again before you see a new bounce. Okay. Bias is neutral for this week for Euro UXD. Bias is neutral for Euro USD. So let's go to the next pair, that is GBP USD. Let's go to GBP USD and see, okay, see GBP USD. Okay, this is GBP USD. You can see how price is playing inside this channel. Okay, I've done this channel for some time now, and price is just bouncing inside the channel. Okay, and our weekly support and resistance is, our weekly resistance is at 1.3995. 1.3995. That's the weekly resistance, while the support is at 1.3420. 1.3420. Bias is bearish. Bias for GBP USD is bearish for this week. Our bias is bearish. So this is what we are likely going to see from that bearish bias this week. Let's go to 4 hours and take a look at what we might likely come across during the course of trading this week. Okay. Okay, sorry, this thing was hanging. So with this, let me zoom this so that I can give you a better view. All right, so probably we may be having double bottom. Okay, there's what we call double bottom in chart patterns. So we may be having double bottom, probably. We may be having double bottom. Okay, so this will be the top. It's very big. It's a big one. So we may be having double bottom. If that is the case, expect price to bounce up from this support, which it has done already, hitting the support and like bounce up towards the resistance, maybe before coming down, or break this resistance and then move up. But you should remember that bias is bearish. So before you are going to take on that bearish bias and take sell decision, ensure price break this support. It's very, very important. Before you are going to take the bearish bias decision, and ensure price breaks this two support. That's the trend line and the normal support level. Support level at 1.3420. Ensure price breaks that level before you take the sell decision. Okay, so ensure price break this and also price breaks this. So if price break that too, then it's going to go down. If you break this, you can sell it towards the trend line. If you now break the trend line, then you sell it down. But if you hit these points again and bounces, don't think of selling. Think of buying from here. Because of the kind of chart pattern I am seeing here, we have this might likely be a double bottom. If you hit it and then bounces off it, it might likely be a double bottom. If I zoom it and show you what I am like seeing, the kind of candlestick pattern I'm seeing there, I can show you the kind of candlestick pattern I'm seeing. Okay, this is called morning star. Do you see? This is called morning star. The bearish, the spinning, and the bullish. Do you see? This is called morning star. That's a very strong reversal candlestick pattern that has been formed on 4-hour time frame GBP USD. This is a very strong reversal candlestick pattern called morning star. Most of the time, 90% of time, it's always a successful candlestick pattern that brings results. So be careful of selling. Though the bias is bearish, be careful of selling and see how this is going to play out. If I were you, with what I am seeing, I am going to put a kind of very small trend line here. Look at it. Let me show you. I put a very small trend line here on this place. Can you see? And I'll be expecting a breakout. I'll be expecting a breakout from this trend line. So any breakout from this trend line tells you we are doing what? We are going up. Any breakout from that trend line tells you that we are going up. It's like it's too small. The trend line is too small. Let me quickly adjust it. Okay, good. So any breakout from this tells you we are going right up. We are going right up to a higher level. We are going right up to a higher level. So watch out for this and see how this is going to play out. Watch out for this and see how this is going to play out. I'm trying to fix it very well, properly. Okay, so this is it. So nice. So with this, if price breaks over this, that confirms this pattern that has been formed, this morning star pattern that has been formed. So if price breaks above it, that will take us to the next resistance at 1.3595. So if you hit this resistance, it's either there will be a buy, or from that resistance, there will be another sell from there. So if you see any reversal candlestick pattern here, okay, that will tell you we are going down. But if it breaks out of that resistance, then we are buying upward. But you can take a very short trade from this point upward. But for now, don't do anything like sell until price breaks below this support at 1.3420 before you can think of selling to the trend line and breaking below the trend line, then down more. Please, this is what we are going to do for GBP UXD this week. Okay, GBP USD this week. So we leave that to go to AUD USD and NZD USD, sorry, NZD USD this week. So the bias is neutral. The bias is neutral for NZD USD this week. The bias is neutral, but look at it on weekly time frame. This guy has successfully broken out of a chart pattern. This is a chart pattern. We call it a rising wedge. Okay, it's a falling wedge that will give birth to a rising of price, upward movement of price. So with this wedge is broken already by price, and you can see price is above the wedge, though this is on weekly time frame. For those of you that are listening to me that you are a position trader, this is a good opportunity for you to buy for a long time, okay? For a long time, but you know you must have good money to become a position trader, not $100, $200 in your trading account. Any little reversal, that money is gone. So you will not try that with this. All right, so if you're a position trader, then this is a good one for you. But if you're not a position trader, our bias is neutral and resistance at 0.7220, 0.7220, and support at 0.7095. 0.7095. That'll be our support. So we go to 4-hour time frame and check this out. So on 4-hour time frame also, I can do something for 4 hours time frame. I'm seeing something. Let me try it. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is very good. Very, very good. All right, very good. And let's see if we're going to have another one that will also work here. Okay, very, very good channel. Very, very good channel for us this week from NZD UXD. Okay, okay, this is a very good one. So with this, look at what NZD USD is likely going to do this week. Do you see? NZD USD is going to play around this guy this week. And if price respects this upper part of this channel, remember it has hit on this channel for many times. 1, can you see? 2, can you see? 3, can you see? This is the 4th one. So if it respects that upper part, we should see a fall towards the support and then towards the next channel, the lower part of the channel. So we should see a fall. But if it disrespects the channel and breaks out of the channel, if it breaks out of the channel, then you should expect this kind of move, come down, test the channel, then boom, to the next resistance. So this is what we are likely going to see this week from this NZD USD. Bias is neutral, but watch out for this. Now it's at a very good point where we might see a reversal candlestick. That'll be opportunity to sell it towards the support at 0.7095. And a break of 0.7095 will make us to sell it towards the lower part of the channel. But if it breaks above the upper part of the channel, then expect a very fast move up, then a little down retracement before price shoots to the 0.7220 resistance level. Bias is neutral. Bias is neutral. All right, so we leave NZD USD. We go to AUD UXD. AUD USD this week is looking good. Bias for AUD USD this week is bearish. Bearish bias. Support at 0.7360. 0.7360. Resistance at 0.7545. Resistance at 0.7545. Buy support at 0.7360. Now, bias is bearish, so we expect price to move down more on the for AUD USD. We expect price to move down more for AUD USD, but we're going to take that bias until this our support is broken. If this support is broken, then price may retrace towards the next support. Okay, if not, if this serves as a bounce level where it's going to bounce off, then we expect a move towards the upper part. The reason why I said if this look like a bounce off is if you look at what is being created, this look like 1, 2, 3. Can you see? Then we might likely have a fall, which might go on more. But if that is correct, which I'm not sure it is, because let me look at the past price. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it might be correct because the former one was a drop, then this will serve as a reversal. Okay, 3, then this might be 4. So it's possible price may go down more. We can even put our Fibonacci retracement tool to see where price is falling to. Can you see? From here now, we saw that the price got to 50% before bouncing. So this might be a point where you will take a trade. If price closes above this line, then that will create an opportunity for you to buy this guy towards this level. If price closes above this line, okay, that is around 0.7422. If price if price closes above it, then that would be an opportunity to buy this guy towards the next Fibonacci level. Then if price break the next Fibonacci level, it's time to sell, to buy it towards the resistance at 0.7545. But on the flip side, if price is struggling with this level, okay, it might likely fall back to this level of 0.7360. Then if it breaks this level, sure that price is going to come down to this level of 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. All right, guys. So that is the analysis for AUD USD this week. It's looking very good, presenting some good opportunities for us there. All right, so we leave that. We go to USD CAD. USD CAD is not looking bad also. If you ask me, bias for USD CAD is bullish, okay? bias for USD CAD is bullish. Resistance at 1.2475. Support at 1.22, 1.2300. Support at 1.2300. Resistance at 1.2475. Okay, bias is bullish. On 4-hour time frame, if we look at this critically on 4-hour time frame, you will see what price is trying to do. You can see what price is trying to do. And if I decide to extend this, can you see price has already broken out of this channel? This is a channel. Price has already broken out of this channel. Be careful, this is forex. Price may play around that channel or come back inside the channel, but it's telling us that that downward trend is exhausted and price might likely be finding its way up now. Okay, that is what this is telling us, that this downward trend that has been falling for some time now is exhausted. So we wait and see if price is going to break above this region. Okay, patience at times is very needed in forex trading. So you wait. If price breaks above this region, that is the time to buy this guy towards the next resistance at 1.2640. It is time to buy towards 1.2640. But if price fall back inside this channel again, then that will be the time to sell it towards the next channel. Okay, so it's also a very good opportunity presenting itself for us this week. We just need to wait and see where it's actually going before we take trading decision. All right, guys. So if you are not trading with CJC Market, you are not doing us good. You need to join thousands of traders already who are trading with CJC Market. You need to join traders already from everywhere trading with us, CJC Market Nigeria. We are growing very fast and we are growing big. We have offices all over the country and majorly in 3 cities, but with partners office all over. We have office in Lagos, we have office in Abuja, we have office in Port Harcourt, and we have partner offices all over the country, in Kwara State, in Oyo State, in Delta State, and so on, so many states, Enugu State, and so on. We have partner offices all over, and this is telling you that we are growing very fast. Everything you need in a brokerage firm, we offer. We give you everything you need. We have copy trade. We have everything you need that will help you to be a successful trader. You can see our analysis. We do this by tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. You meet me again for daily analysis. So if you have not opened an account with CJC Market, please do open an account with CJC Market, and we'll give you a very good, sound account officer that will always attend to your needs. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go on. Let's conclude by looking at gold. Gold is doing very well. Also, bias is bullish, very bullish bias for gold. Okay, resistance at 1832, and support at 1758. 1758 support, resistance 1832. That's it. So we wait for a break on 4-hour time frame. Please wait for a break and see where gold is heading to. Okay, maybe I'm seeing something. Okay, I drew that since last week, but because this trend line, but because we did not have daily market analysis, we somehow missed that. Okay, so this may be the case now. You see what I'm seeing on gold? So this may be the case now for gold. So this may be the case now. So if this is the case, then we might likely see drop. Gold might likely drop. Okay, this week. Gold might likely drop this week if this is the case. So expect a drop. Okay, for gold. Expect a drop for gold. If this is the case this week, expect a drop. All right, but I'm not going to just say it expressly, though I'm seeing on 4-hour time frame already, I'm seeing bearish engulfing candle. Can you see? That's bearish engulfing candle on 4-hour time frame. That's bearish engulfing candle. So expect a drop. Okay, if another candle confirms this, we might likely be going down for gold. Trust me, we might likely be going down towards the next channel. But on the flip side, since this is FX and gold breaks out maybe from here, any little breakout will touch the next resistance at 1832. So a breakout of that resistance will lead us to the next resistance. Okay, will lead us to the next resistance. And the next resistance we have here is 1874. That will be huge. That would be huge. So a breakout from this guy, if it breaks out of this point, first break out of this channel, then break out of this resistance level, then a move towards the next resistance. Okay, bias for gold is bullish. Bias for gold is bullish, but I am seeing a reversal already. Okay, because this is bearish engulfing candle, a very good bearish engulfing candle, which may lead price to go down more and more, and that may take us down to a lower side of price. But remember, keep at the back of your mind, bias is bullish for gold this week. Thank you very much. This is our analysis this morning. Kindly drop your question. Kindly drop your question, and I'm going to answer all your questions. It's long I've answered your questions, so let's take this opportunity and answer all your questions for today. Okay, let's take this opportunity and answer all the questions for today. All right, I will stop the recording now.